A surge in pet scams during the COVID-19 pandemic is triggering a nationwide warning from the Better Business Bureau. Here are some tips for anyone looking to buy a furry friend online.
You're going to have a great time at our house.
Amid an unprecedented demand for furry friends during the COVID-19 pandemic, the number of people falling victim to online pet scams is also soaring. Scammers taking advantage of people stuck at home feeling lonely and isolated. According to the Better Business Bureau, the number of reported pet scams has more than doubled during the shutdown. In the past 12 months, victims are estimated to have lost more than $3 million. That's more than 6 times greater than the total losses reported 3 years ago. That's triggering the BBB to issue a warning for people buying kittens and puppies from breeders online. The BBB says by the end of November, it had received nearly 4,000 scam reports, with many victims saying they sent money, but they never got the pet they paid for. Months into the pandemic, many states experienced huge surges in animal adoptions, and with demand being so great in some shelters, many people were forced to look for pets online.
My whole family's home from the COVID, so yeah, they have extra attention.
I was jumping for joy. I was so excited. And pretty much couldn't sleep at all yesterday.
If you're looking to buy online, the BBB has 3 recommendations. Number 1, see the pet in person before paying any money. 2, use tactics like reverse image searches and compare prices. And 3, look for animal shelters online that still have fur babies for adoption. And we have this tonight, the FTC sending out a warning about a familiar scam using very familiar names. Scammers are robocalling consumers to say there's a problem with either their Apple or Amazon accounts. Apple customers are being told their iCloud account has been breached. Amazon customers getting calls about a lost package or an unfulfilled order. Both cases are phishing scams to rip off your credit card numbers and sensitive personal data, and the FTC says you should not respond to these robocalls at all. Just hang up right away.